Says I'm live. Finally. Yay. It's been so forever. So many forevers. It has. And I wouldn't be surprised if nobody showed up because it's been, well, like I said in my little intro blurb thing, 2 months. 2 months I've been neglecting you guys. Oops. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Come over here. What are you doing over there? Let me go over here. Thank you. So we shall see if anybody shows up to visit with me tonight. Yeah, it's been quite an adventure the last couple of months. So I will change this to live chat. Hopefully somebody will come on to live chat. Hey, Suzanne. Hi, darling. How are you? Can you hear me okay? Oh, my rainbow's here. Hi, Denise, honey. Hi, darling. Ah. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you. Because I haven't done this in so long. It could have totally gone different with the settings. I would have had no way of knowing. Doris, hi. Yay. I'm back. I'm here. How am I? I'm what does Madonna say? I'm fine, goddammit. We're doing good. We're both Mr. Wright is thank you, Denise. You're so sweet. Mr. Wright is much better. He's still not completely healed, but he's almost there. So close. And I'm now recovering from having to do all the stuff that he couldn't do when he couldn't do the stuff that he normally does when I can't do, and I can't do. It's you get it. You understand what I'm saying? What? Oh, that was me petting the dog in case you wondered what that thumping was. Did you want to come say hi to the peeps? No, you're fine right where you are? Okay, fine. Hey, Denisha. How you doing, Danny? Jennifer, Froggy went in it, and hi. You got the flu. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so awful. Jackie, your pals from Ukaipa. Hi, honey. Good to see. Good to be seen. Good to see. Good to read you. I don't. Oh, you're over here. Yeah, it's good to be back. Oh, it's been a thing. And Aussie Sandy's here. Hugs to you too. All of you. Everybody gets hugs. Big hugs. Huge hugs. Joanne Barnes says hello. Hello, Joanne. Can you hear that? That's my dog trying to fluff up his bed. Oh, Suzanne, that's so sweet. Thank you. I missed you guys too. It was not pretty. It was not pretty. And you know, there's so many people that are ill or have husbands, spouses that are ill or children that are ill, and it just breaks my heart. Jeanette, hi. Thank you. Yes, it feels good to be back. And Octavia was feeling totally neglected, like nobody was paying any attention to her. And so we'll just carry on, like as if nothing happened. Quite honestly, and I'll probably repeat this as more people come in just to let everybody know what's going on. Mr. Wright almost died. He came very close to dying. It was scarier than scary. Yeah. He spent a while in ICU, his kidney shut down, and I won't bother giving you the whole blurb because it's icky. I didn't like it a lot. Thank you for I appreciate the fact that you guys remembered me. I was like, they may not remember me. It's been 2 months. 2 months it's been. Yeah, he went in for a scheduled surgery on September 7th. Yeah, September 7th. And then everything went sideways and upside down and stupid. And we're both doing really well. Compared to what we were, we're great. We're fantastic. We're fabulous. He still has some open wounds that aren't healing. But the doctors and the home health service people are just keep saying, it'll heal, it'll heal. It's like, okay, it's been open for 2 months now. Don't you think it would have healed by now? And they're like, oh, no, it'll get there. And then they start telling me stories of things other people that they're taking care of, not by name, of course, but are going through. And I'm like, oh, well, then we got nothing to worry about. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. I have a package here, Jennifer, that has been sitting here for at least 4 months that's headed to you. It might even be 6 months. I don't know. But getting me to the post office is more than problematic. Getting me and packages to the post office is really problematic. And so it just doesn't happen. Bad Sandy, bad Sandy. Hey, Jax to the max! Creations by Jaxie. Hi, darling. How are you? I'm gonna talk about you. As a matter of fact, let's do that. Our sweet Jaxie, our sweet, wonderful, lovely Jaxie, who I got to meet in very real person last year. Well, it's been a year ago now. When we went to Florida, we got to spend that amount of time with her. She couldn't stay the whole time, but got to meet her, got to greet her, got to hug her, and we had a great time. Well, she sent me a package. She sent me a package. Unfortunately, this isn't for me. And she sent me an email and said, I sent a package to you, but it's not for you. And I sent a package to Bridget, Queen's Crochet by Bridget, and that wasn't for her. She got them backwards. So it is my intention, this is to be mailed to Bridget. And like I just said about the post office, so it's still here, but it's going. It's in the pile to go. Oh, all right. I'm gonna aim for that chair. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, it stayed. Yay. Okay. So what was in the package that Jack sent? Because Bridget sent hers. When she sent it to me. And I opened it up, and not only did it have something from Jackson, and Bridget had also included a gift from her. Oh, it's Lady Amanda. Hi, darling. How are you? Mwah. Mwah. Oh, Jackie. God bless you. Hope, good luck. Good. Oh, everything's going to go wonderful for you because we use. I am not from New Jersey. The use is not a word I normally use. Use. That made no sense. Well, because like in Jersey, they say used guys. But never mind. Anyway, so I opened the package from Jack's, and inside was this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shawl. And it's in Malabrigo yarn that Jackson made. And the pattern is Sharon's lots of lugs. Hang on. Obviously, I haven't used my mouth for talking for a while, so I'm not doing very well. Lots of hugs from Jax and Trisha built this pattern, and she made it for me. And she used Malabrigo yarn. I've never, ever had it or felt it. Hey, Joanne, we were just talking about you. Oh, bless your heart. How sweet. Thank you, darling. Oh, I've missed being here. Sandy's getting along. Yeah, I'm not going to complain. I'm fine. We got past John's emergency. He didn't die, and we're both still walking and talking. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shawl that I use in the morning, every morning. And it's so soft and squishy. And Jax, you're just wonderful. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And not only that, because the package went to Bridget by accident, when it arrived inside, because I had oohed and awed over this pattern when Bridget was having one of her videos, and it's the bag, and because it's it's the villainesses, and a little notions pouch with the Disney villainesses on it. Isn't that cool? And Bridget gave me that. I'm so blessed. And Melabri Goo. Angela Lockman, hi, darling. How are you? Tammy Cook, Madonna, my star. How are you? Good to see you, sweetheart. I got a little itty bitty something here for you too, but I just explained that getting to the post office is, but I could, it's so small, I could probably just fling it and would get to South Dakota. But anyway. Hey, Sandra S.C. Sisters Andy. What channel are you here for? And Amy, hi, darling. Isn't that a beautiful shawl? I got to show it again. It's just so soft. I didn't realize how soft Malabrigo was. Oh, isn't that amazing? Ah. Well, yeah, you would think with Mr. Wright being in the hospital that long, that I would have gotten a lot of crochet done. It was very hard to concentrate. It was, and and bless his heart, he kept forgetting what he had done. I mean, one day I counted it up. Once he got out of the hospital and got home, one day he called me 18 times, and then he called at 2:30 the following morning in the middle of the night to apologize for not having called me to let me know how he is. So sweet. Okay, so all right, let's try for the chair once more. Oh, 2 for 2, yes. Hey, Elaine, sweetheart. Oh, Elaine, you know what? Guess what I got? Elaine Brown. Don't subscribe to her. Oh dear, don't go that. Elaine, can you tell what that is? So good to be here. Hey, Liz, Crochet and more. Hi, darling. Jolene, hey. Did I missed, didn't I? I was talking. Okay. All right. So, while we wait for Elaine to answer that question, not that it's important, it's just something that Elaine and I both love. You're right, Angela. That's exactly what it is. Yep. It's popcorn jelly bellies. Love those. So does Elaine. Oh, just we did a little bit of self-care. We treated ourselves a little bit after we got done with all his hospital stuff. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, now what else are we doing? Oh, I got some mail. Barbara Leinhardt, I swear to goodness, she's amazing. That she's in Florida, and so she sends cards so sweetly, and I got my first Christmas card, and it's from Barbara Leinhardt. And like I said, she lives in Florida. Look at that. Got the turtle with the sand and the surf, and that's my first Christmas card. Prayers, love, and hugs, Barbara Leinhardt. Such a sweetie. Before I got that, Happy Crafty Homemaker, Carrie Penny. I got a Halloween card. She hand makes her cards. And look at that. It's got, the 3D thing, and it's got the little beads. And is that a bat or a spider? Or a dragon? Or an eagle? Or an owl? It's 3D something. And it's a Halloween card from Carrie Penny. Isn't that sweet? And she makes them herself, and she puts the decoration on. Just beautiful. Okay, so now I have been remiss and more than a little scattered. So if I miss thanking somebody for something that they've sent me, then please forgive me. And I know I have a stack of things that need to get mailed out. So please forgive me for how long that's taken. Just forgive me for being me. Because I can't help it, and that's what I am. Angela, your mom makes the homemade cards. Hey, Patty. How are you? Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Donna's here. Hi, darling. Elaine, I thought you and I talked on Zoom and that you like the popcorn jelly bellies. Oh, well, I'm wrong. Boy, that's never happened before. Okay, what else are we doing? Oh, I saved a thing. I won. And this was from, whoa, like I said, forgive me, my memory's shot. This was an auction. I think it was from Daigo. Oh, come on, come here. Please don't make me get up. There we go. Oh, that's tenuous. Ouch. Okay. So I won an auction from, I think Daigo had it for her nephew, I think. And I won this from Miss C's cottage. And I was watching Madonna this afternoon, and she already has one. Madonna, you're so sweet. Janine, hi, honey. Madonna, no. I don't think so. I'll check. I don't think he got a card from you. He got one from. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the stack. Memory's gone. Okay. So this is what is it? Madonna, what is this? It's a Huggy Bear. I think. I haven't opened it yet. Don't stab the bear. Come on. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Aisha, hi. How are you? Hope I pronounced that correctly. Doris is multitasking and working on Christmas lists. Oh my gosh. Christmas. Pamela, where are you? I missed you. There you are. Hi, Pamela. Pamela Morrison. So I'm thinking this is a Huggy Bunny. I'm thinking. Because I know I won that. Oops. What are we doing here? I have a piece of styrofoam. Use that to package other things up. That will be useful. Edwina, somebody. That's what it is. It's a somebody. Thank you, Madonna. Somebody. Edwina is a somebody made with love for you. In Old English, her name means rich friend. She has no monetary wealth and cares little about it, but rather is rich in love and peace and joy. You gotta love that, don't you? Life has not been easy for her yet. She was never one to complain. In fact, were you not in her confidence, you would never be able to detect her low moments from her highs. She always has a smile on her face, a song on her lips, and a joy in her heart. Others come to her for comfort and strength when they have troubles and never realize the burdens she may be carrying herself. She is a great companion, a silent listener, and keeps her opinions to herself. Her friends know that they can yell at her or cry with her or even whisper their deep secrets to her because she will never share. Edwina loves unconditionally and will always share the love. Will always share the love God gives to her so that everyone around her will know that somebody loves them. Isn't that cool? Isn't that just cool, cool, cool? Look. Oh, oh, looky here. I included a flamenco. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's going to go on the Christmas tree. You can bet that. Oh, that's going to be, that reminds me of our trip last year. Oh, absolutely. Mm, I don't know what you call that stuff. It's not yarn. It's thick. I mean, it's bristly. It's like what, kind of like what pipe cleaners are made out of. Isn't that cute? Yes, that goes on the Christmas tree for sure. All right. Come here, Edwina. This one I'm not going to bother with the chair. The dogs went, ooh, what was that? Oh, there was something else in there. Edwina, come here. Oh, look at you. Aren't you cute? Look at her. Isn't she cute? Oh, and she's got big floppy ears. And cute, cute, cute. And she loves, love, 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 love. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you so much. This is wonderful. I know it is awful. I know. Like I said, I know Madonna has one also. Somebody loves me. Thank you. Oh, cute and snuggly. Yeah, look at that. Look at the artistry it took to make that. I love it. Oh, I love it. Now, this one I'm not going to put on the chair because I don't want to take a chance of the dogs deciding this is one of their chew toys. So you will have to go over here on the keyboard. Yep. So, hey, Sissy Kathy, how are you, honey? Hugs, hugs, hugs. Hugs to you. And Jan, Alaskan Crafter. Jan, thank you for being here. I've missed you. I've missed you all. All right. Now, what have I been doing? I did, well, I made this blanket and it's, I made it sideways. It's longer than it is, it's wider than it is long. So it's going to have to, normally I would put a blanket on the bed or the chair like this. It's going to have to go lengthwise because to fit on the bed right. But it was it was a 2-row repeat and it was very easy to do. I made it out of puzzle yarn and the color was clay. And I liked it a lot. It's very heavy. I couldn't believe. Well, it's because of the stitch that I chose. It turned out very. It's going to be a weighted blanket, substantial. Do you like how the fact I just made 6 incomplete sentences to get that thought out? I gotta remember to finish my sentences. Ah, Quilty Linda, hi darling. How are you? Yeah, thank you, Jeanette. Yeah, my blue somebody is very special. Rose, hi darling. It's very pretty for not being green. I understand. Well, I don't know if this counts as green. I wound up at the hospital with a crochet hook and a small partial skein of yarn. Oops. Did that make a difference? Hang on. Ziggy. Oh, he's not gonna. No. Anyway, you can still see me, right? Okay, so I just started crocheting, and I had some white, and I had some. I don't know, Madonna. Do we call that green? It's aqua. Is that green? And so I did a row of double crochet and then a row of crisscross there. Oh, that's right. This camera and that color fight a lot. So I used all the yarn I had, and then I thought, well, what do I do now? So I put a ribbing on the bottom, and I made it into a cowl. Oh, here goes the hairdo. Ugh. Ish. So you just have a little color there and tuck that into your coat. And since I don't go out very much, hang on, there it is. There's the collar. I thought, well, I could probably make something to go with it. So I decided to make a poncho. And this is obviously I haven't sewn my ends in. As a matter of fact, I still have one square to sew in. And so this will all match. This is also puzzle yarn. And the square pattern is the willow square. Your royal frogginess. I love it. Yeah, this will be very nice. And oh, Amanda, you're working on a Boggy Creek blanket? Willow square. Yeah, aren't they pretty? I love the willow square. I really do. But when I started to make it, I didn't realize I was making a poncho. I thought I was going to make a baby blanket. Not to go with this, obviously, but then I realized, no, not good pattern for baby blanket because it's too holy. It's a Sunday pattern. It's very holy. And little baby toes and fingers would get very caught in that. So that would not be good. And oh, thank you, Suzanne. Oh, no, I'm not keeping up with the chat. All right. Oh. Panda hugs. Okay. Pretty good. So this took forever. It's big. I mean, and it is that wide. You can't see the hands, but there they are. Okay, so for those, real quick, for those that came in after the very beginning, Mr. Wright is doing wonderful. He's still got some healing to do, but he is doing wonderful, for which we are eternally grateful. What else do we got going on? We did that, we did that. We did that, we did that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I know what we need to talk about. Speaking of where to go, the Boggy Creek blankets. On Saturday. And Madonna, if you can help me with this, or if anybody can help me with this, because I don't have the times. Trisha, Mama Swift, and Sherry Kay are doing a live video. And I think the title of it was a thank you video, but people had donated things to help defray the cost of burying Sherry's daughter. And I shouldn't say burying, I don't know that to be true. The cost the funeral costs and the things that are involved in uh, taking care of a loved one that has died. So there were so many items that they had to split it into two parts. So they did the first part, and then this Saturday, like 2 days from now, in the afternoon, is the second part. Oh, Amanda, a Tunisian entrelac. Oh, you are braver than I by far. I could, oh, no, scare the heck out of me. I don't even think I could do the entrelac, let alone Tunisian entrelac. Hey, Sue, Sue Bigger. Hi, darling. I've been taking care of my husband, Sue. He almost died. It came very, very close. Um, oh, thank you, Madonna. You're just so good at this stuff. You're just wonderful. I could just hug you and would if you were here. Anyway, so the oh, can somebody get rid of that, please? Um, so the video time is 12 noon Alaska time, 1 o'clock Pacific time, 2 Mountain time, 3 Central time, and 4 Eastern time. And that's the one with Sherry Kay and Trisha, where they're going to auction off the rest of the donated items. I know I've got 2 blankets in there. And thank you, Madonna, sweetheart. Love yarnery and cooking. Hi, darling. Um, I got 2 blankets in there. And what a lot of people are doing are they're bidding on the blankets or the items. And then they just tell them to go ahead and send it to, oh, and I always forget that name. Bad Sandy, the Boggy Creek. Because Boggy Creek is in need, yeah. It's for children, I think. I don't know a lot about it. I've been out of the loop. So, they just say, go ahead and send it to Boggy Creek. And so the Boggy Creek is getting a lot of blankets out of it. People are helping Sherry with the cost of her tragedy. And everybody wins. And Janae says, right now I'm using a very fine yarn. I have made 1 table topper. I'm working on another one. Oh, good for you. Thank you, Madonna. Sherry K, auction, games, and thank you gifts. Madonna, you're just like, well, that's why I call you my star, because you are my star. So I've been running my mouth, and I've got, I started another, this is just gonna be a neck scarf for a Christmas present. Look how, and I wound up with a lot of teal or aqua colored yarn. So this is just going to be a very narrow neck scarf. Oops, upside over. Because I did a lot of sitting at doctor's offices, and so I had to work on stuff that really I didn't need to pay attention to a pattern. And this is just a 1-row repeat. And this is from, almost got it, but it's not the Hook by Robin. That's where it's from. And Amanda says, this time I donated stitch marker sets for this auction and a keychain. Well, you are my star, Madonna. You're just amazing. So, enough about me. Obviously, Octavia says hello. She's very naggy about me not being around to let her know if the egg that she sent to Lala, Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, if that is hatched yet. And she wants to know. Hey, Rami. That's Cindy, Freeze Baby Fiber Frolics. How you doing, darling? I know you weren't feeling well. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, Octavia's been very pouty. She's moping. I had to take the booze bottles and put them in the garage in a locked cabinet because I wasn't home to keep an eye on her. And it's like, how are we going through so much booze? Nobody's here. Hmm. Still waiting for that egg to hatch. You're right, Elaine. Okay, thank you. All right. Not yet. See, you hear that, Octavia? Not yet. It hasn't hatched yet. She says that egg is going to be 12 years old by the time it hatches. What are you guys working on? What are you doing? New Year's Eve is only a couple months away. New Year's, yeah, you're right. Sherry, we just got done talking about you. I mean, just, you were the very last topic of conversation. How are you doing, honey? I love you. And I miss you and hugs you. And Neville says hi. And we just got talking about Saturday's auction thing. Hey, Sherry. Sherry's back at holding. How are you doing? And Sherry's been very busy. You know, Sherry, no, you don't know but I'll tell you. I was watching one of her videos the other morning, and she was making sweet potatoes in the air fryer. Yeah, that's what we call them. And she was surprised that the inside was orange. Well, there's sweet potatoes and yams, and I'm not sure which one you had. I love you too, Sherry, and I've missed you. See, that's not fair because I've been watching as I could your videos, but I haven't made any. I wish I had a permanent setup for videoing because then I could just, if I had an idea, I could sit down and just video it real quick and post it. It takes a lot. I have to set up the camera and set up the table and get the stuff. And so I don't make very many videos because I'm lazy like that. Uh-oh, Suzanne says, yep, Octavia got out. She spotted her near in Canada, and she was making friends with a bird, a Canadian goose, I'm sure. Tammy's on the border, almost done with a very pink granny square blanket. How fun. I wish I could see it. Frenchie, hey, darling, how are you? Right, Sherry? Yeah, setting up it's especially well, I know you don't get around well at all, and I get around better than you do, and it's a pain for me. Uh, but so I didn't do it while Mr. Wright was ill because I spent a lot of time. We had to change his bandages very frequently, and then I had to cook and do this stuff. So, oh, Amanda, how sweet! Yeah, I love seeing you. It's such a treat. I'm good. Thank you for asking. John is doing very, very well. Like I said earlier, he's still got some open wounds that aren't healing well, but they're healing. It's just taking an inordinate amount of time. But hey, Lynn Como, how are you, honey? Um, but they are healing. He was. If this grosses you guys out, don't listen. I'll wave again when you can listen. It'll be short. He had an incision all the way from his chest bone to his pelvic bone, and it wasn't healing right. And so they took, it's like one of those really, really, really long Q-tips and inserted it, and the wound was healed on top, but it tunneled 9 centimeters up underneath, and they had to get it healed because they couldn't let it close all the way over for reasons. Okay, I'm done now. You can listen again. Oh, thank you, Amanda, darling. Yeah, it was ugly. It wasn't pretty. Didn't like it. Mm-mm. Yeah. It wasn't wonderful. Excuse me, I'm gonna have a little drinky. Miss B, I missed you, honey. Hi. I'm glad I looked up. Ah, good to see you, darling. Cindy! Hey! How are you, Cindy the crocheter A? Good to see you, darling. Ah, Cindy Freeze Baby Fiber Frolics making a Jacob's Ladder blanket for Camp Boggy Creek. I love those. I love Jacob's Ladder. It just the pattern is so striking to me. I think I ooh, it just sure it twirls my beanie. Sherry's got pre-labs tomorrow in preparation to take out. I saw you were getting your port taken out on Tuesday. Fingers crossed indeed. Oh my goodness. God, blessings to you. Prayers for you. It's going to be great. It'll be great to have that out, won't it? What's in the cup with Sandy? This is just flavored water. I get the just the plain water, and then I put that Mio, is that what it's called, in it? And I prefer the fruit punch. Laura's Block Ministries. Hi. Yeah, see, Mr. Wright, believe it or not, is actually out playing pool tonight. Under strict instructions, he had to promise me that if it got too much, then he'd go ahead and come home. So, so that shows how much better he's doing. Of course, he's a guy, 10 foot tall and bulletproof, right? No, I can do it. It'll be fine. Yeah. It isn't, Jeanette. It's not liquor. Oh, Lynn, bless your heart. Prayers for Lynn's husband. He starts chemo tomorrow. Mm, yeah, definitely. It's like when I said when I started out the broadcast tonight, seems like so many of our loved ones on here, or their spouses or children or families, are going through such tragic things. Now, I don't. Then Madonna wants to know why the hell it isn't liquor. um, yeah, it's so sad. And I guess it's because we're not young anymore and things start deteriorating. It's like I joke the fact that before too many more years, there's going to be more of me on the nightstand than there is in the bed when I go to bed at night. It's just, you take off the glasses and you take out the teeth and you take off the leg brace. And yeah, definitely, Lynn. Definitely. So sorry that's going on. Oh my God. Mm. And then when John was in the hospital, it just seemed like I would just look up at the sky and go, okay, next. Well, John was at very first in the hospital. The garbage disposal went out, flat tire on the car. My glasses broke. They're held together with super glue over here. I don't know if you can tell or not. I couldn't get them put back together again because I couldn't see to see because I didn't have my glasses on to see my glasses putting back together. So I just got some super glue on there and held it until it's held. You're right, Madonna. Madonna says so true. Also, our community is growing by leaps and bounds, so more people, more stuff to pray about. It's the truth. It's and I'm not complaining about this community because oh my God, Mm, I would have been long gone if it hadn't been for you guys. I swear to goodness it's true. Because instead of being alone, now I have all of you, which made it doubly hard when John was in the hospital because he was gone. And there's no close family. I had my birthday. He was in the hospital on my birthday, and I couldn't. It was on a weekend, so they didn't do valet parking at the hospital, so I couldn't go to him because the valets have to get my wheelchair out of my car. So I just sat here on my birthday all by my lonesome, and it was. I didn't have a pity party because I was so concentrated on John, but I knew eventually I'd be able to be back with you. Yes, and tell you how much I love you. Oof. They all survived fine without me. She wasn't able to corrupt any of them because, like I said, I locked up the liquor. Somebody loves me. So I've got most of my outgoing mail in boxes and addressed. And I just have, thank you, Jolene. And I just have to get them into the car and get the car to the post office. And now, Lisa's Crochet. Thank you, darling. I've been looking at all the wonderful stuff you've been making. I've been watching you. I watch you. Um, a lot of you know, a lot of you don't know. Um, last year plus, I put up a video and there was a box of Krispy Kreme donuts on the kitchen counter behind me. And so, as a joke, Lisa said, "Send me one of those Krispy Kreme donuts." Well, I set one out aside for her. And we waited and we waited and we waited and we waited. And so I sent her a little happy meal thing 10 months later. And in there, I included the donut. And I'll be a son of a gun if she didn't go ahead and eat it. Well, I thought of you the day before John went in the hospital. He ordered donuts. He wanted a donut. Well, the order got screwed up, so they sent us not 1 dozen donuts, but 2 dozen donuts. And those 2 dozen donuts sat in the boxes on the kitchen table. And nobody did anything with them because we were kind of busy otherwise. And then when I realized they were still there, it was like weeks later. And I thought, ooh, I should send them to Lisa. Thank you, Miss B. I know, right? With some good memories. But you almost got 2 dozen stale donuts. Well, it wouldn't have been a whole 2 dozen. I think we each ate 2 out of it. So 12 plus donuts, stale. She says, so when should I expect to receive them? No, I went ahead and threw them out. That's it, right, Cindy? I need to deliver them in person, right? Anyway, somebody loves me. Thank you so much for seeing. Yes, you're cute. You're cute, cute, cute. So clever. So okay, we talked about the auction on Saturday. Um, is anybody doing pardon me, Christmas gift exchanges or stuff like that? Any Secret Santa things going on? Oh, and Jack says she's still accepting donations for the auction on Saturday. So if anybody wants to donate, you get a hold of Jack's. Fancy schmancy. Lisa's going across the pond. When are you going, darling? Her name is Edwina. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. This Tuesday you're going. Good grief. It's close. How long are you going to be staying this time? And Jack says, don't miss the fun. She has games and thank you gifts too. 3 weeks this time. Wow. Well, the baby has grown so much. You're going to be in seventh heaven. You're going to be in grandma heaven. Well, they took you out to see all the things last time, so maybe they won't exhaust you this time. Every time I was there, I go again with the partial sentences. I watched every single video you put up of your trip to the UK, and I kept thinking I wouldn't be able to do it. I would have been exhausted. But they were so interesting, fascinating places we went. So, okay, so more about, oh, Niffer's here. Niffer the Stitcher. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? And she brought back 8 bags of chocolate. Hook, Sandy. Hi, darling. Mr. Wright is doing great. I am glad to report. Thank you so much. Yeah, he still has some open wounds, but we're dealing with it. Thank you, Neffer. Yeah. Did you take your little girl Halloween trick or treating? It's so good to see everybody. It's just sure it warms the cockles in me heart. Yeah, we had a lot of trick or treaters this year comparatively. The first year we loaded up. We had bags of candy because all the houses here are just like right next to each other, and we thought we'd have a lot of trick or treaters, and I think we got 6 maybe. I was so disappointed. Oh, she went as a black cat. How cute! Of course she did. Of course, that makes total sense. There's Bridget. We were talking about you, Bridget. We were talking about you. And I was showing off your beautiful handiwork and thanking you so much for it. And I showed off the package that I'm mailing to you as soon as I can get my lazy tush to the post office. Thank you, Madonna. It does feel great, doesn't it? Feels like great old times being in here. Yep. I love my bag. I do. And it even has a little project that belongs in it. So I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now all we need is Lala and JoJo and Trisha. That I'm actually surprised that so many of you showed up because it's been so long since I've been here. So I appreciate you being here. That's really sweet. Yes, it is Maleficent on that bag. It's the Disney. See, I thought it was very fitting for me. It's the Disney villainesses. There's Cruella de Vil and Maleficent. And does she? Oh, well, I'm looking at the patterns on my side and talking about. Okay. Does she have, that's the Snow White Evil Queen. Other than Evil Queen, does she have a name? They have sayings. The Evil Queen says, if I had a heart, I'd give it to you. In a box, I'm sure. Yes. Cruella says, who needs a boyfriend when you have puppies? Maleficent said, it's not me, it's you. This is great. And then she says, whatever, I'll just date myself. Oh, I know, right, Denise? Isn't that great? Well, I don't know if Bridget has any more material like this or not, but if she does, I'm sure you could buy one. She would make you one. Queen Grimhilda. Okay. And oh, she does. And she says she has fabric with only Maleficent on it too. You're so good, Bridget. You're just so good. Thank you. Oh, it's raining. It was 72 here today. And tonight it's going to be 29. That's a bit of a temperature variance. Yeah, so I figured all the evil characters fit me. Oh, Ursula's on there too. She doesn't have a saying though, I don't think. This is great. Yep, I love it. I guess that's her saying, whatever. I'll just date myself. Yeah, it's going to be that time of year. Time of year where we play hopscotch with the temperature control in the house. Ooh, she says, okay, I'm back getting the hoop to fit my stunning doily dream catcher. Ooh, I'll bet that's gorgeous. I saw one of those today, the dream catchers, the gorgeous ones that people have been making that I'm so envious of. And they didn't do it in a round. I don't know if they just did it with wire or if they had a hoop, a wire hoop, and they cut it, but they crossed the ends of it at the top. So it made like the pattern was still there, of course. It was a pineapple pattern, but it made like a teardrop shape instead of the just the round. It was gorgeous. The first and second mistress of evil. Yep. Yeah, Jan. I don't didn't know if anybody else had seen them. I had not seen them until today. It was black and it was done, like I said, it was done in the pineapple pattern. It was beautiful. Well, my ladies, it's getting to be that time. I am so grateful that you showed up. I'm so glad to read you all. Notice I didn't say see you all. I know that Sister Sandy is trying desperately to get ready for craft show this weekend. She's got several craft shows this month. And oh, don't my computer decided it was time to send me notification. So now I can't read anything. Um, yeah, I know. Me too, Niffer. But good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I know Madonna knows who said that originally. I will be back next week and every Thursday thereafter, and we'll do it all again. And I love you all. You know I do. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Cut yourself some slack. Hugs, big, warm, squishy hugs to all of you. Love you, love you, love you. And we will see you next week. Thanks for being here. Bye bye.